Hello and welcome to Fallout 4 Settlements. We're currently doing a video on Sanctuary Hills.
Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Sanctuary Hills is the very first settlement you actually encounter, unless of course you walk around it. But it's actually quite large because it encompasses pretty much the entire little island here. This entire island, almost the entirety of it, and a little bit into the water. But this is my current setup here. I have most of these buildings are all cleared out, these pre-existing houses, and they're packed in with beds. That house there, I've left some of the decorations in, put a couple more in. This one here, I put in the pool table and the jukebox to hopefully help with the happiness. But here's a consideration: is that this branch comes from, or this tree, it's outside the build zone, and they can walk up on here. So that's kind of something that you want to be considered. Haven't had enemies attack from there yet, and hopefully never do. But there's where I have the caravan rest stop. There's my artillery piece, of course. There's my little marketplace. Now I stacked this little outpost, this little guard post right here, because as you see, the bell is right there. So when I ring it, they all gather up in that area, and it's easier to assign the ones I have assigned to guard post duty. Just tell them to go to this one, and they'll filter out like they should. Over in this area is where I have all the farming and everything else. I either have shack walls in between the hedges, because the hedges don't seem to be able to be passed through either by me or by the enemy. And in a couple places I do have actual shack foundations that I utilize as walls. But I've chosen to ring the entire area. Down there is where I have the little Brahmin feeding trough. I also have a large water purifier, which I walled off utilizing shack foundations in the river. As you can see, I've come fairly far and I have those structures built. I'm not going to cover exactly what that is, you can find out. I've also built this kind of elevated platform with the stairwell here, one at the far end there, and one that's way over there in order to get around. But heading on over this way, I'll show you one of the shack foundation walls that I've built.
All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Right in this area, because this area is actually not very level, so the shack foundation walls worked out quite well. I did utilize the mass move function in order to get that end piece to feed in there. In case you're wondering, I originally placed a floor onto this part and then auto-connected this one to it, and then just removed that floor. I can continue auto-connecting. This one took a pain in a while because I had to auto-connect floors out to either side, so this one would try and snap in place and then place it and remove those floors, because I'm too lazy to utilize the build in red mod. But now heading on over here, this is the main gate entrance that I have built. Now I can tell you that quite a few enemies, they spawn over here Also, back outside that little shack foundation wall is where they spawn too. So that should hopefully give you an idea. We can head on over here and show.
It's 8 o'clock. You're listening to Radio Freedom, the voice of
I don't
the
believe I've
Minutemen.
had anybody attack from the
Nothing
bridge
to report.
yet,
Stay
but
safe, people.
just in case, I do have a number of defenses set up. And here's going to be the water purifier, set up with some shack foundations protecting it from being attacked. And here's another example of utilizing the shack foundations as walls. They are a lot more forgiving about cooperating with the auto connect. I simply select them,
Nothing to report.
then I'll press and hold to select, and you can move them a lot more easy. In place, up and down, and they cooperate. And unfortunately, not all these stairs were. I wanted to use the half stairs to connect there, but unfortunately didn't. Oh, what are we shooting at now? Whatever. Probably a stupid bug or something. A little bot fly. But that there is Sanctuary Hills that I've built. As of right now.